Hello, beautiful ones. Welcome to today's activation. So today, to really hold the energy of emotional recalibration and guide connection, let's keep that notion in mind. Your higher self is your main guide. Your higher self is the coordinator of all experiences you have, from the moments of loss to the moments of epiphany. Your higher self allows, helps, supports any connections you may have with galactic beings, past lives, future versions of yourselves, galactic federation, telepathy. All your intuitive powers are available because a version of yourself already knows. And yes, your future self knows a little bit better than you right now. But your future self is also busy living his or her life. The higher self knows exactly where you are right now. And it will connect to the timeline you're on and really see, okay, if they still move on this timeline, holding the same frequency, the same goals, chances are that in a year, in 5 years, they'll be at this place. It's almost like probabilities, but from a higher perspective. And then your higher self connects to this version of yourself in the same timeline, but what we call future, and realizes, okay, he dreams of this version of themselves has attained it. What have they done? Have they moved to another place? Have they dropped a relationship, welcomed another one? Have they worked differently? What have they changed? What have they embraced? And from this, you are starting to receive gut feelings through the body. Remember, the body remains the first connector to all that you are. And you're starting to receive flashes. So the mainstream human being, the, let's say, not fully awakened human being, will call that gut feeling. Oh, I feel that something's going to happen. I don't know, but I should be doing this. This is the early beginning of complete intuitive empowerment. You and I are continuing to evolve in this embodiment, in this intuitive embodiment. We start to really be good at seeing things, clairvoyance, knowing if we take this decision, it's going to take us there. If we don't, it's going to take to another place. So where we stand out is our ability to fine-tune this intuition into specific intuitive powers. Again, clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance, telepathy, so many others that I forget and that are probably going to be soon discovered. So today, let's reconnect to a guide that will also help us connect to our highest timeline and emotional rebalancing, whatever we're ready to receive. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in through the nose and release completely, like a big, big sigh of letting go, a big very quickly you start to feel energy moving in your head. Energies, as you start to even realize that there are different tonalities, different vibrational tones moving inside your head. It's all energetic. Physically speaking, you're all good. Your brain is still there. Your head is still on your shoulders. held by your neck, but energetically, through this conversation we're having right now, that is now highly supported by your higher self and our combined team of light energy, you start to feel that energetically there's a cleansing happening, a recalibration, a reorganization of information. Some of you might see this happening. Some of you might even see that some of their old habits are being shown to them, are being told to them, are being felt again, and they're gone. And one outdated behavior, mindset, and belief that is or are no longer serving you is being identified and released. So let's take a few seconds or so to let this clearing unfold. And again, if insights are coming through words, sounds, visions, sensations, or remembering, a sense of remembrance, let them come to you. And feel the when they're being dissolved, when they're being replaced by either space or a mindset, a belief, an understanding, a habit, a behavior that matches more what's coming ahead for you. Today, the notion of what's coming ahead is really broad. We do not want the mind to interfere by telling you, this is what's going to happen. This is what you want to happen. This remains highly contained. We want a future. We want a world of possibilities that is flexible, expandable, adjustable. So you never feel trapped by your own conception of what should be. Because this conception of what should be, what would be good for me, is based on the now. What if tomorrow or the day after you're experiencing something magical that shifts you completely and your vision is not at all what it was 2 days prior? So let all this new upgrade be as flexible, be as open as your own evolution is. Let's take a few seconds to let the energies again liberate our mental field. They're talking about an analyzing field. You know, that part of you that observes situations, your behaviors and others, and make a rule out of it, make a part of you that makes a rule, but also a critique or a pattern. Let's observe this part of ourselves being rewritten so it becomes more fluid, because everything is being rewritten so rapidly and so frequently that your brain needs to understand there's a new pattern of thinking. There's a new pattern of manifesting and embodying. Let's do this. in this journey, emotional recalibration for those who feel they need this at this time is happening through the process we're experiencing right now. Dissolving patterns, habits, beliefs, notions, understandings, behaviors that have no reason to be in our lives anymore. And at this point, you're so attuned energetically that you do not need to identify them. It's more a feeling, oh, this is gone. What is really gone? Can I pinpoint what is not? No, but it feels lighter though in my head. It feels more spacious. Okay, I accept it. If it's gone, it was for my highest good. This is the approach we want you to have today. Not knowing is expanding, is giving us the ability to move forward without any attachment to who we have been when we were struggling with different situations and behaviors. It's just being released. It's just welcoming easily the identity of change. For those who were interested in knowing which guides are working with you right now, names might appear in your mind, in your vision, but we want to simplify the concept of guidance, of multidimensional guidance. You have been told, directly or through Natalie, that your higher self is the main guide. Any other guides or energies identified with a name are simply guests into your own evolution. They identify themselves because somehow a part of you believes that it has to happen through another source, through another being, or because they love the excitement of working with a new energy. And your higher self gives you what you want. It gives you what you need. But in the end, it's all about your higher self wearing a different mask, a different identity, showing you that it's also belonging to a bigger, more vast pool of interdimensional realities and somehow beings, energies we identify as external to our higher self are holding the same frequency expressed in a different way. And that's all fine. At this point, let your creativity guide you where it wants to go. It's all good and it's all fine. So take a deep breath in through the nose and release completely as a way of telling yourself, I'm fine. I'm totally aligned. I know exactly what I need to know. I'm ready for exactly what I'm ready to work with, deal with, evolve with. And that's all it is. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.